Told you once, and I'll tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice. I told you once, and I'll tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice. I told.
What's going on, people? Rob here. Well, I bet the big fight this weekend. Cannot wait for this one. Golovkin versus Canelo. How long have we been waiting for this? 2 years? Canelo masquerading as a junior middleweight or light middleweight, whatever you want to call it, for about 7 years. The 155 king. I don't know where I'm going on this one. For a long while, I was adamant Golovkin would easily get to him. Mainly based on Canelo's footwork. His stamina doesn't seem the greatest. It's hard to tell with him. It's usually when he has to cut down, or when he's at 155, or it's hard to say. But now he looks big. He looks bigger at the weight, so maybe might be even worse with stamina. Instead of getting better by being healthy at the weight, instead of having to cut down, he's actually bulked up, put more muscle on, which actually is gonna be detrimental to him in the long run. Well, the long run of the fight anyway. In his career it could be very detrimental, but in this fight he's going to have to rely on his counter-puncher skills. He's a great counter-puncher. His defensive skills are underrated. He's definitely good at slipping shots. You can see him slip shots very well, and he definitely counters very well. His punch variety is great. His footwork just ain't the best. He can move for a bit and then he has to reset and stay still. I don't know if that's stamina or just overall just not used to moving that way and not fighting that way. But he just seems to have cement feet at times. And on the flip side, Golovkin, he's great at stalking you, and he's not a come forward fighter in that sense where I know he is willing to take shots on the way in, but that's usually when a fighter gets off a combination, he usually then puts his head up like, yeah, that was okay, I'm fine, do it again. He's not actually letting people hit them when he comes in. That's not his style. He will stalk you, and he'll feint with a jab in, or a straight right lead, and he'll switch that up. And he will always wait for the right time. And if he misses, you better believe he's coming back with the other hand, or whatever hand he's missed with, he'll come back with the other hand. And the thing with Golovkin is his jab is very underrated. We've seen in the Lemieux fight that he controlled the whole fight based on his jab. He was whipping his head back, and every time he'd come in, he'd hit him with a jab. So there's nothing really the Lemieux could do. And he could implement that in this fight. And that lately seems to be the general consensus, since Peter Fury said he thinks if actually Canelo tries to, if Golovkin tries to come forward and stalk, he's going to get knocked out by Canelo's counter-punching, I'm guessing, which makes a lot of sense. But on the other side, they say if Golovkin boxes like he did Lemieux, he'll win. Which I think he needs to implement both styles, to be honest. I think he needs to start off boxing, jabbing, moving, but very quickly move it into stalking, and then back to boxing, and then into stalking. He needs to really switch that up back and forth, round from round, in my opinion. Because Canelo is experienced, his footwork ain't great, but he can move around. And as I said before, he's not defensively shit. He's definitely defensively good. He can definitely slip a lot of shots very well, and counter off them. So Golovkin has to be careful. But I am picking Golovkin here. I think he will win by TKO in the 8th, 9th round. I think he will do, as I said, he will switch up round from round, stalking, boxing, stalking, so forth, so forth. I do think Canelo has a good chance in this fight, especially if it goes to cards. So I'm not even going to go into why if it goes to cards Canelo wins, because that's just a given unless Golovkin gets like 4 or 5 knockdowns. It looks like Canelo, as we all know, is going to win on cards if it goes to the cards anyway. So I think, yeah, Golovkin TKO 8th, 9th round. I do give Canelo a chance by counter punch, but I'm not going to sit here and try and give you a story how both fighters could win, because I'm just going to give you a pick. I think Golovkin's going to win. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yeah, I just want to add that Oscar De La Hoya is a fucking weirdo, by the way. Anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below. Cheers.